feel like I should be feeling homesick, and like I feel bad that I'm not. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cheryl. If you're new, welcome to the C Squad. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again. Today we're back and I've got a get ready with me for you guys. Today I'm going to a Y2K party hosted by ACS. So that is what we're getting ready for today. I also just thought since I'm getting ready, I would give you guys a little bit of a life update or like a mini review of my time so far at the University of Kent. I've been here, this is the end of my second week of school, but including Freshers Week, I've been here for 3 weeks now. Well, 3 weeks on Sunday technically, which is kind of mad. So I just thought I would chit chat with you guys and just catch up. Before we get into it, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more lifestyle videos and vlogs. And without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm gonna be doing my makeup, but not really focused on explaining what I'm doing. If you want like my full makeup routine, you can check out my everyday makeup routine. I am gonna be starting off with eyeshadow, which is a little bit different. I don't usually do that. I haven't been doing it recently, but I just thought I would have some fun and play around with like some pink eyeshadow and see what happens. Hopefully it turns out okay. Also, apologies if you hear any slamming of doors, any background noise. This is uni living. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about it. And also, it is so hot in here, but I can't open my window because the sound from outside is just way too loud. I'll probably end up using my mini fan over here. I do have a bigger fan, but it will make so much noise once again. So we're prioritizing the sound quality of this video over my own health, but it's fine. Not to be dramatic, I also have my drink here. I'm 23 years old, by the way, so drink responsibly if you're over the age of 18 and 21 if you're in the US. So yeah, let's get into it without the disclaimers. So as I told you guys, is this the right concealer? No, it is not. I was about to put contour on my eyelids. My mirror is right here on the left in case you're wondering what I'm looking at. As I said, there is a Y2K party happening hosted by ACS Medway. For those of you who don't know, University of Kent actually has 2 campuses, or campi. Campuses or campi, you let me know in the comments. So they have their Canterbury campus, which is like kind of the main one with tons of students and most of the courses. And then they have the Medway campus, which is where less students are. And it's kind of like more niche degrees and a lot of postgrads and stuff. If you're actually new to my channel and this is the first video you're watching, I don't know why I assumed you know me, but I just moved to University of Kent to do my master's in digital marketing and analytics. I did 1 year of undergrad of computer science at the University of the Witwatersrand in South Africa, and then I transferred to University of Sussex 4 years ago in 2019, and I graduated in 2021. Took a break for a bit, and now we're back at it doing my master's. What am I doing? I literally have not done colorful eyeshadow in so long. Today I want to do a pink look because my outfit for this party is basically all pink. And if you know me, pink is not usually my color of choice. You're not gonna catch me wearing color in general for the most part. Maybe sometimes, but not very often will you catch me in like a pink shirt. So the party is Y2K themed. I'm super excited because being on this campus, not a lot of stuff is happening. There are not a lot of parties. If you watched my Freshers Week vlog, I think if you compare that to both of the Freshers Week vlogs that I did at University of Sussex, you'll see how different it was in the sense that I think we really only had like one, no, not I think, I know we only had one proper clubbing night, and that was on like a Tuesday out of the whole of Freshers Week. There's not really much to do. To be honest, I don't really mind. I genuinely feel like for the most part, I've kind of like outgrown the whole parties thing, so I'm selective anyway with the stuff that I go to. Even before starting uni, I only really went to like events once every 2-3 months. I'm just not really the party kind of person, but I am excited for this one because I love a themed party. Sometimes themed parties are a little bit stressful because I have to like get stuff for it, but this one I'm particularly excited about. Obviously it's Y2K. You can check out Pinterest if you're not sure what that encompasses. My outfit today is, initially I think I was kind of going for like more of a Mean Girls thing, and then I sent my outfit to one of my aunts and she said this is legally blonde, and I was like, now that you put it like that, because it's like all pink, I didn't even think that I was channeling my Elle Woods but I really am. Obviously at the end of the video I will show you guys my outfit, also try and film a little bit when I'm out. Okay, I had to take a pause to do my eyeshadow because honestly the blending part is the make or break part. If I mess that part up, the whole look is gonna be messed up. So I was like, let me focus on this. It still looks a little bit crazy, but it's all gonna come together, trust me. Okay, I did want to touch on how I feel like I'm settling in at uni. I feel like I'm settling in a lot better than I did both times actually, in 2018 when I started at FITS and 2019 when I started at Sussex. I feel like I'm doing pretty alright. One of the main things I thought I was gonna feel was homesick, and honestly after 3 weeks I'm starting to feel a bit guilty. I feel like I should be feeling homesick and like I feel bad that I'm not, and I don't know what that says about me. Like, don't get me wrong, I miss my family a lot. We are obviously super close. We've been seeing each other literally every day, minus like a couple days here and there for like short trips that I take during stuff or whatever. But we've been together every single day since 2020. So it's kind of like mad that I'm not at home, but I feel like they feel it more because I left the house, and so now it's just them, so they can feel it. Whereas with me, I just feel like when you're in a new space and you're trying to like make friends and like do all these things, like there's just always so much going on. For example, today, okay, last night I slept really early. So I woke up really early. I slept at like 7 p.m. last night, and then I woke up at like 3:30, and for some reason I was like, oh, let me edit some videos. You guys, I have such a backlog of videos, it's literally insane, and people are DMing me and I'm so sorry. I'm even too embarrassed to respond to you and tell you how much I've filmed but just haven't had time to edit. So that is my bad, but that is literally the story of my YouTube career. When have I ever not complained about the editing process so that I'm not done editing? But what are you telling me? To get an editor, I cannot afford an editor. I do not make enough money off of each YouTube video to pay somebody else to edit them. I just looked in the mirror and I'm really liking the eyeshadow so far, so that's going well. So yeah, I spent about 4 or 5 hours editing early this morning, and then at 8:30 I started getting ready for my first class. Went to class, afterwards went to town, did some shopping, went to Primark. That is actually where I got this little gold straw from. Then I got lunch, went home, ate lunch, got on the bus to go back to school for 2 more classes. Then I came back, took a nap, woke up, made a quick dinner, and then set up my camera to film. So literally so much stuff going on at all times, and almost every day is like that where I just have stuff going on. Even when I don't have classes, like on Wednesday I don't have class, but I literally booked myself for like 3 Zoom meetings about like careers and employability and all this stuff. Even when I'm supposed to have free time, I don't. I'll be like sitting making notes, doing my reading. Like there's just so much going on. And then even when I'm chilling, like Love is Blind is back on Netflix, so I've been watching that. Basically my whole day goes by really quickly, so I don't really have time to sit and be like, oh, I miss home. And I'm even looking at my schedule, like the things that I want to do. Like I think I'm gonna go to London for a YouTube event this month as well, which I'm gonna vlog. And then I want to go to Brighton to go for Halloween and stuff. But if that's just like one event, I'm not really gonna have time. Like, do I just stop and have lunch with my parents and then go out? Like, I don't really know. I don't know, man. It just feels like I just have a lot going on, so I don't really have time to be like homesick. I also think it's a unique situation in that the first time around I probably was homesick when I was at Sussex because it was my first time away from home, and my home at that point had been South Africa. But because my parents are like down the road, as I say, they're not really down the road, but they're like so close, like an hour away, it just feels too dramatic to like be homesick. It's like they're right there, like it's really not that serious. So I don't know, maybe it's also like me not really feeling as alone because I know that they're around. And to be fair, at the end of Freshers Week, they did come to see me so that they could drop off my TV and a couple of other things. So to be fair, I only haven't seen them for like 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm here to report that I am indeed fine, which I guess is good because I don't think my mom would want me to be like all sad at uni. I'm sure she prefers the fact that I'm like fine and not calling her crying, because that would be peak. That is always my tip for homesickness. It's really just to keep yourself busy, join societies, have things to do so that you're not like cooped up in your room the whole time and like sad and stuff. As far as classes go, I touched on this a little during my first week of school vlog, but I definitely think it's a different part of my brain that I'm using. Maybe not a different part of my brain, but I guess it's a different type of learning experience. So like, for example, I feel like with computer science and with maths, you kind of have a method to do things. And there's like a reasonable thought process, and it's like a step-by-step kind of thing. They might be different ways to get to the same answer, but at the end of the day, there is kind of like a right or wrong answer. If you're gonna type in your code and it's not outputting what it needs to output, if it needs to output 2 and it's not outputting 2, then yeah, your code is wrong, it's not functioning, it's not working properly. Whereas I feel like with my digital marketing classes, it's really just like more open-ended. There isn't really a correct way to market to individuals. Like there's just so many different avenues, different options. It depends on so many things. Like it's just so much more nuanced, and it's like a lot of kind of conversation based. Everyone's point in class is valid. Like it's not like anybody's like right or wrong for the most part. So I think it's an interesting difference. I'm still used to like my mathematical brain, so I feel like I'm just kind of used to that way of doing school and stuff. So this is a little bit different for me. I think each way has its pros and cons. There's something nice about knowing that there's a wrong or right answer, or that there's a particular way to do something, like there's an algorithm or something. There's something nice about that, but also at the same time, I had way too many sleepless nights dreaming of code because my code would not output what I wanted it to output, or me staying in the labs until 2 a.m. while I watch all the humanities and business school kids go to the bus so that they can go out into town and have like fun and stuff. It was just too stressful, man. I'm glad I did it, but it was a lot. I think it took a lot out of me. We'll see how much this takes out of me. I don't know how to describe it. It's just different. I just think it's gonna be a little bit different. We'll see. And then lastly, I thought I would just talk to you guys about like how I'm finding this particular campus. Everyone around me has been complaining. To be honest, I'm fine with the campus. It is a little bit more remote. It's not in like a busy, nice town necessarily. It's different to Brighton. I imagine it's different to Canterbury. I haven't been there before. I only went one time for one party, and we just like were on campus and went to the club, and that was it. I don't mind this campus. I generally am more of like a homebody anyway, so I was never really gonna like come here and be going out, especially like the way that I used to when I was 19. Like I'm over it. I don't really need to be going out like that. I do kind of feel bad for the first years because I don't think they're getting the same uni experience that maybe I got at Sussex or that some people are getting at Canterbury. So I would say if you are applying to University of Kent, just be mindful. On the website, they will show you where your course is going to be, like which campus it's going to be on. So I knew I was going to be on this campus. Some people did not. So definitely double check that when you're applying. To be honest, I've heard as well that the accommodation here is nicer compared to Canterbury, but I can't really speak from personal experience. I am such a fan of my room that I love it. I don't mind being in my room most of the time and only like going out to events once a week. My room is awesome, okay? And I have my TV here, so that makes it like a million times better. But I think definitely if you want more of like that social life vibe, then this is not the campus for you. Funny story, I actually applied to University of Kent in 2018. This was one of my 5 universities that I picked in the UK right after I finished matric. I actually got accepted for computer science. Yeah, I ended up deciding to go to Wits instead, and then we all know the story after that. Went to Wits for a bit, transferred here, blah blah blah. So it's kind of like a full circle moment. I went onto my Kent portal and I still had like my congrats on your offer letter on there, and it was like dated from 2018, and I was like, that is so crazy. I probably wasn't going to come here if I had chosen to study in the UK for first year. I was probably going to pick Edinburgh because that was one that I got accepted to, and after being to Edinburgh, I think that would have actually been a good decision. I do like that city a lot. A little bit of Cheryl lore for those who care. If you have any questions, just comment them down below. I am planning on doing a Q&A, but I have a feeling I would have probably filmed that already by the time this video gets posted, but I can always just reply to you, or I can do a second Q&A. Let me know if you have any questions about Kent, about student life, about master's programs in general. I'm only at the end of my 2nd week right now. By the time this goes up, I'll be way further along. We'll see how I'm feeling, but I can always do another like little check-in, get ready with me for you guys. So comment down below if you want to see more of these types of videos. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna wrap up my makeup, and then I'm going to catch you guys for my outfit and show you guys what I'm wearing tonight. Also, today, and this is gonna date the video for sure, so you'll know exactly when I filmed this, Drake released his new album For All the Dogs, so that is what I'll be listening to and jamming at.
Like it's a blast, all that tires. Look, it's a surprise, don't deny us. She's telling me she want to be.
Okay, so I'm finally done. Let me show you guys my outfit of the night. I'm actually obsessed. So this is super different for me. I don't usually wear pink, as I told you guys. Ignore the background mess. It is what it is. But here is my fit. So I've got this denim skirt that I got from a store called Lalu in Singapore. Then I've got this bedazzled top that says Icon on it. This is from Pretty Little Thing. I'll be real, Pretty Little Thing is not my favorite place to shop from, but this top has actually made me be like, okay, they've stepped up their game. Quality is pretty decent. And then I've got these sunglasses also from Pretty Little Thing. I was gonna wear the sunglasses, but it's gonna mess up my makeup. And also I don't like the way my face looks when I wear sunglasses. I don't know why. And then here I've got my little 2000 necklace from Shein. I've got my gold septum ring in, hoop earrings also from Shein. I'll try and link as much as I can in the description box below so you can check it out. And I'm obsessed with the way my makeup turned out. It's been so long since I've done a fun, colorful eyeshadow look. I do have a little cardigan, so let me show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so this is what the cardigan looks like. The inspo behind this outfit is actually some paparazzi photos that I saw of Paris Hilton on Pinterest. So the cardigan is really just in case I get cold, because obviously this outfit is not made for UK weather. But yeah, I think this was so cute. I feel like I am giving Legally Blonde, channeling my inner Elle Woods, and I'm really obsessed with it. This was a good theme. Shout out to ACS. I really like this theme and it was like really fun getting ready. So yeah, so I'm gonna head out. I will put some vlog footage in at the end of the video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to join the C Squad, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!
Everything go from Maria.